Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of Factorio. This would be episode 12. So let's start the game. Now this episode, we need to get electricity taken care of. And we have just researched armor crafting. What do I want to do? I'm gonna get shield generators. Those are nice for power armor. Also, we've got this little guy that's just having problems. I have no idea why. I'm not seeing any health bars or anything that actually needs to get repaired. But it's saying that we're missing repair packs, which we are not. Last I checked, we have plenty of repair packs in one of our roboports, such as this one. This one has 130 of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's actually our main repair pack. Roboport. 22, none, none. Yeah, we've got repair packs, so that's definitely something that's glitching in the game. And yeah, so I'm just gonna tear down those walls. Hopefully something will work out a little better. Anyway, for electricity, I am thinking, well, first off, we're gonna need some steam engines. And second off, let's have all the stone furnaces that we own get brought to me. I don't know if we actually own any, but, you know, just in case. Let's get these walls back up before, well, thank God for those turrets being able to take out the biters before they got to them. That kind of worked out pretty well. But, yeah, we should definitely put those walls back up. Alright, so based on the overwhelming lack of stone furnaces going into my inventory, I'm gonna guess we don't actually have any in logistics. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing any stone furnaces. Alright. Let's get the next best thing, which is, oh, hey, energy shields. You know, let's do alien tech. It gives us access to alien science packs, which use alien artifacts, which means we're actually going to have to go out and shoot things. But we can accomplish that. We've got tanks. Let's see here. How are we doing with stone? 59. Alright, we need, I believe, 70. Because, yeah, we can make 12 boilers right now, and we are short no stone, so we need 10. Interesting. 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. There we go. Now we can make enough boilers for everyone to be happy. 1, 2. And where are we going to put this electricity? Let's see here. Oil is going there. Haven't really built out this way, but that's far. I think I'm going to put the electricity here. I'm going to try to fit it inside this copper belt. Why not? Seems to be pretty good place to stick it. Yeah. Wonder if these boilers will all fit in a row. Oh, they do fit in a row. In an ideal world, they would not, or have another spot open for water piping. What if I go something like this? And do some creative piping. Alright. Yeah, that should work. More or less. Ish. Yeah, let's go to there. Alright, how are we doing on solid fuel? we have absolutely no solid fuel in our logistics system, which likely means it's getting eaten up faster than it's actually being produced right now. So I am inclined to avoid solid fuel and probably run with coal for this power plant for now. I think I'm going to repurpose this little coal deposit for that. Because as much fun as it is to not use up coal and to switch entirely to oil and not pollute, not use fossil fuels and be nice to the environment and all. In this game, you don't want to be nice to the environment. This game is about building a factory. Those are like the antithesis of being nice to the environment. Yeah. So we're gonna say more coal is better. And just completely eat up this deposit right away. Or, do our best. No. I'm gonna actually have this guy facing in. Yes. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, then we just need to belt it. Life seems to be good. Underground belt it. Nice. Actually, that pipe placement works out perfect, because now I got coal coming in here. And pipe is coming out right next to it. So steam engines can go right nearby. Wonder how they'll fit best. I might end up just putting in a block. Oh, hello, that'll fit well. It's gonna be a little bit too tight, I think. Ooh. However, nope, doesn't work. Okay. That's not a problem. Two more. Yeah, I guess let's just go there. Alright, now let's, set it up with power poles on every corner, because electricity is good, and electricity is nice, and electricity makes our machines go around. Now all we need is to power up our coal. Which we can thankfully power right off of there. Perfect. That works out pretty well. So we got coal coming in. That'll power all these boilers. Straight. Oh, wait. I forgot to run piping, didn't I? The one problem with these machines being very tightly packed is that you can't get between them when you really need to. Normally not much of a problem, because once you've got it set up, if you really need to get to the machine again, you didn't set it up properly. But in this case, before you've set it up, you kind of do. How are we doing? 15.2. 30 steam engines producing at 510 kilowatts apiece. That's what? 15.18? No, not 18. 15.3 kilowatts, megawatts. No, it should be 18 megawatts. Or I think I'm messing up the math there. If 14.8, that's close, but no cigar. It should be at least 15. So I think that's going to deal with our power issue pretty handily for now. Right. So, let's see. What do we want to work on next? Let's see how our steel's doing, because we did set up this entire steel thing, and it looks like we are slightly positive on steel, because we just went from 0 to 177 in the last, what is that, like 15 minutes of gameplay? So we're positive on steel. That's a good thing. Hopefully we stay at least neutral on iron, but I can't check that quite accurately yet. Yeah. Looks like things are going pretty well. Let's see what our oil's up to. Because I know for a fact that we... Oh, wait. No, these guys are fine. Lots of petroleum, lots of light oil. Oh, I was gonna calculate the optimal ratio to make solid fuel, wasn't I? And of course I forgot to do that. So I'm gonna pause the game for a little bit, and I'll be back in a little bit once I check the optimal ratio for this. Alright, sorry about that little break. Of course, since I paused the video, wasn't really much of a break for you guys, it was for me. But anyway, so I'm looking at 2 refineries should have 1 chemical plant cracking heavy oil, 7 converting light into solid fuel, and then 3 more converting petroleum gas into solid fuel. That should work. Of course, I'm a little worried about the fact that I wanted this to be expandable. You know what? It'll be fine. I'll figure out the expansion part later. That's what I tend to do. And that's probably how real world factory type production works. You know, they don't really, no point fixing something that ain't broke yet, even if it's gonna break shortly. And quite obviously, see pollution from before. Cracking requires water. I keep forgetting that cracking requires water. And that's kind of obnoxious, but it kind of makes sense. I'm not entirely sure on the specifics of why cracking oil would require water. I assume for something like steam heating, you know, like steam distillation instead of regular distillation, you don't want to put heat into things that are flammable. They tend to explode when you do that. And so to get around that, you use steam, which has a maximum boiling point of 100 degrees Celsius. That's 212 Fahrenheit for those of you that do not know what Celsius is and are weird. In other words, you know, Americans. Powering. This is going to get interesting. Alright, this should work out pretty well. Okay, so we've got 1 chemical plant that is cracking. Now we need 7 for light oil and 3 for petroleum gas. Why am I chopping things down by hand when I've got rabbits? There we go. That will take care of that. How am I gonna do this? So if I do, say, like, chemical plants in a row, yeah, that should probably work out, I think. Gonna need a whole lot of pipe for that, though. Yeah, let's do something like so. Of course, I'm also going to need to pile more chemical plants to the tune of, what's that, 3, so 4, making 5 right now. That'll leave 1 there, 2 more. This annoys me. I'm pretty sure... Why? What is... What? Okay, whatever was going on there before appears to be spreading. And that kind of ticks me off a little bit. Was kind of hoping to not have that become an issue of obnoxious proportions, but it appears that it really wants to. Let's see here. Alright, now we got juice everywhere, at least. Alright. Problem number 1 has been solved. All the pipes that I made have been used up by the chemical plants, so let's make some more pipe. Okay, so I'm not crazy. You guys do see that all these walls are fully repaired. And that, oh, those aren't. Okay. So now the question becomes, why aren't those 2 walls getting repaired? I am going to tackle that question after I get this part set up. Excellent. You, solid fuel to, or light oil to solid fuel, and do that everywhere. Excellent. Now let's do something similar here. There we go. Three more pipes. Don't have enough iron. That's annoying. Ay. There. That'll be enough for at least 3 pipes. Or 2 pipes. Whatever. Both work. Alright. Now we should be running at a relative loss for our light, petroleum, and heavy oil in this region. Of course, I'm gonna keep developing the oil, so it's not gonna be a loss for, very long term. But, running at a deficit for now. Don't particularly mind it. Yes. This is working. This is working. This is working. Anyone watch Bob's Burgers? Let's see here. Perfect. Now we just need that solid fuel to be picked up and shipped out. For picking it up, I'm probably going to go with like 2 or 3 fast inserters. Let's go with 2 for now. And just be ready with the 3rd. And life is good. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more than that in fast inserters. Let's go with 4 for now. And can't actually afford to make a 4th yet. Alright. There we go. Might even need to go up to 5 or 6. Oh well. How's our solid fuel doing? Well, at least it's, it's going. It's getting produced. And these guys are cranking it out, as are all these guys. So, yeah, I think 4 fast inserters is the right amount. Anyway, let's go see what's going on over here with the sudden and somewhat ridiculous inability to repair the walls. Oh, we're running low on iron. Actually, it looks like by the end of this episode we are going to be out of iron. So I'm probably going to have to take a chunk of our steel production out. However, we are also up to 700 steel in storage since like 5 minutes plus the length of this episode, so I'm not too worried about steel. I think we're definitely overproducing that by quite a bit. Okay. Why am I still getting beepies? Okay, I'm not getting beepies anymore. Good. Yeah, I'm just gonna move those walls around a little bit. I'm worried that it might be just like a weird spot on the map for building that they don't like. For some reason. Oh, yeah. Let's figure out our iron production over here. Because our coal line has now reached the last furnaces, so it is time to upgrade to the best and newest electric furnaces, and I'm actually going to make 4. Because once I take out this coal line, I'm going to put another iron mine down right there. I'm also going to have to juggle the electricity, it looks like. Yeah. I wonder if I could put this guy over 1 and still close enough. Let's make another mine. Mine. There we go. That's good. Let's take this guy down, actually. You know what? Why am I taking this? Okay, the robots can't take most of it down for me. So I guess I do have to take it down by hand. Oh well. Now, let's do this part. There we go. Get all that pesky coal off the belt, and just kind of blank slate this entire part. Okay, I know that wall repair thing's going off again, and I am kind of annoyed by it once again, and I'm gonna go investigate right after I get this built. Yeah, that should work. Let's see here. Power. Life is good. We're making iron. Alright. What is up with, okay, 77 available construction robots. Inside construction range. But for some reason, these walls will not be repaired. I have no idea why they are not getting repaired. It is kind of obnoxious, though. Just gonna take those down. Hey, we got alien technology. What do we want to do? Let's do, What's a fun one? Let's just do automation 3. Like, faster crafting is always a good thing. Okay, so yeah, for some reason, walls built here just do not like getting repaired. But the construction bots will happily take them down and put them up by the looks of it. I have no idea what's going on. I think that's just like a little broken part of the map for some reason. I don't know if, I guess, I don't know if this game uses seeds, but don't ask me for a seed if you aren't willing to deal with the broken part of the map. Also, since I don't know if the game uses seeds, it's probably a good idea to not, or probably a good assumption to not ask me for a seed, because I clearly do not know if I can provide you with one right off the top of my head. I'm sure I can. I just don't know how to do it yet. So, you know, don't expect an instant response. Alright. However, our electricity issues appear to be back. Alright, let's make some more juice. First off, we will need lots of steel pipe. Or, steam engines. Steel pipe. We will need steel, and we will need pipe as well. And some iron. And some stone. Which we do not have a stockpile of anymore at all. Yep, absolutely no stone in storage. I'm gonna have to remedy that. Question is how? Without developing more stone, which is always a possibility, I guess. That might be what I end up doing, actually. Why do I have a logistic bot? And coal. And iron. Get robots, take it away. And fuel. I don't need that either. On the other hand, wait. Let's see how we're doing on fuel. Wow, still none in logistic storage? Oh, I know why. Yep, those 4 chests are not in logistic storage range, so we do need to make another roboport. Yay! Let's make a roboport. Not quite up to 70 yet, which is what we need. Oh well. How are we doing here? Petroleum gas, about the same. Light oil, about the same. Definitely running out of heavy. No problem there. Heavy oil's annoying. Well, I mean, it's not annoying if you need it for lubricant, but apart from lube, you don't really need to use heavy oil at all. Once again, engine lube. Get your minds out of the gutter. Yeah. Everyone keeps saying, you know, to use more electricity, or more solar panel based electricity. And I mean, yeah, I guess it's good because it's solar and it doesn't produce pollution, but steam is just so much more space efficient, I think. I mean, like, that little block is roughly definitely less than the size of 2 juice boxes. And provides as much juice as, let's see here what we got. 16 at 60 apiece, that's 900 kilowatts, roughly. 990. My math might be a little rusty. I didn't really get much sleep lately. But, I mean, 15 times 6, that's 90. Add a 0. It's 900. Add 60. 960, yeah. So each one of these produces half of a steam engine's worth of power. Like, that's, yeah, definitely go with the steam engines if you want space efficiency. Of course, steam engines use fuel, and, well, the steam engines don't, but the boilers that use up the fuel end up producing pollution, so, flip side. Little column A, little column B. Um, anyway, where are we going to stick this second large amount of power? I'm leaning towards, like, in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this roboport off somewhere that's in a good location. Here's actually a surprisingly good location, because then I can fill in that corner almost perfectly. Yeah, that is ideal. Let's get a tall power pole to supply it. That'll work. Now we got plenty of solid fuel. Look at that. Oh, but we're out of iron. Alright. I completely forgot to grab that stone, didn't I? Speaking of stone, you know what I should do? We researched concrete a long time ago. I should actually start making some. It seems like a pretty useful thing to do. And alright, I'm gonna figure that out later. 2. That is 10. 2, 3, 4. That should be 14. Rest of the stone goes back in the pot. And put the inserter back. Life is good. Got plenty of brick. Plenty of wall. Yeah, we should definitely make a concrete maker. Factory. Concrete uses stone bricks and water and iron ore. So we got iron ore here, got water nearby, we got stone bricks there. Yeah, that'll work out. Alright, let's see here. What else do we want to do? We want to offshore pump. Do I have robot coverage here? I thought I did. Yes, I do. Rabbits, take out these trees. And these trees. I know trees get rid of pollution, but trees also get in the way. And, yeah, I definitely turned the enemy settings down way too low for this map. Not gonna do that again on the next time I do a playthrough of Factorio. Which will probably be when version 13 comes out. Which, honestly, I'm thinking won't be too far out, considering, what was it, 12.22 came out a few days ago. This isn't 12.22, by the way, this is still 12.21. Just haven't really gotten around to updating, or doing much else. Applying to grad school, so that eats up a whole lot of time. That'll fit. Yeah, I don't know if I'm even gonna take the time to upgrade before version 13 comes out, to be honest. Like, I looked at the patch notes, or I guess the release notes, or whatever you want to call them. And not a huge difference, you know. It's a couple of small bugs getting fixed, but nothing that's actually affected me in my experience playing this game. So I'm not really all that worried about it. Now, what was I? Dang it! Where are the boilers? There's the boilers. I want to leave a spot for the power poles. Excellent. Power pole. Power pole. Power pole. Spread them out. Not sure what I'm going to stick in there yet. Might end up being solar panels. Wait, do I have any solar panels on deck? I do not. Oh well. Let's see here, inserters, so belt. There we go. Belt, belt, belt. Nice. Very nice. Look at that wave. Well, it's not really a wave anymore, but before. For a little bit, you saw that little wave of like all these inserters going whoop and feeding the anyway. Now let's get steam engines, which I'm probably gonna end up fitting in here. Don't really want to, but looks like that's the way it's gonna have to go. I'm probably gonna end up using this copper and that oil at some point. Although that oil might end up just being a barrel maker. Hey, automation 3, nice. Let's do efficiency modules. Why not? Cheap, easy. You know, actually, let's see here. How many of these can I fit in a row here? We'll cover up that oil if I do this. I'm sad that it covers up the oil, but it just fits in so remarkably well. I mean, look at that. Kinda wish I could stick these two on that side somewhere as well. Might be able to get one or two in there, actually. Let's try that. Ooh. Man, that works out really well, doesn't it? Wow. Okay. Let's get some power poles up. See here, power pole, power pole, power pole. Lots and lots of power pole. I'm gonna connect them up on that side. That way there's no odd things sticking out. And here we go. There. And there. And we've got the perfect amount of underground pipes to put it all together. Excellent. Just need a couple more power poles and life is grand. Got lots of juice now. Don't we? Yeah, look at that. 20.3 megawatts. It's a pretty good number. Nowhere near capacity. Life is good. Running at about 75% capacity, it looks like, so, yeah. Alright, what is... These guys get damaged again? Dang. I almost want to just, like, stack laser turrets there so those walls never get damaged again. I'm doing inserter stack bonus. That'll speed up the inserters everywhere. Maybe I won't have to just, like, double up on inserters for the circuit guys up here. Although, I guess they'll still have to be doubled up on inserters for, like, going into the system because they still grab single items off of belts. But, like, from assembler to assembler, it'll grab multiples, which will speed things up. And I guess assembler to chest as well. I don't really have that much of an assembler to chest factory, though. So, I don't know. We'll have to play that one by ear. In the meantime, things appear to be going pretty well. Let's see here. Steel is dropping. Got plenty of solid fuel, though. And we have no more iron. Actually, steel isn't dropping all that fast. Let's take solid or coal out of the equation for these chests. Now that we've got so much solid fuel, it's ridiculous, of course. And yeah, maybe we'll just switch to like solid fuel here as well. We've already got the belting set up. I mean, we've already got coal piles though, so I guess that's not really a huge issue. Of course, I never realized that these weren't running because I never realized that I screwed up the electricity, probably because I had no electricity to begin with at the time. That's not good. Wonder if I could... Yeah, actually, that'll work. Yeah. That'll keep all 4 mines running. End up with only a little spot, 2.5k ore that's gonna get unmined, but we shall deal with that once the time comes to it. Okay, so our development down south is going to likely attract the attention of these locals, although there are not that many of them. And I don't see that happening very soon. So I'm probably going to not bother putting up a wall there quite yet. And instead I am going to try to make a tank shell factory, which uses plastic and steel and explosives, which means I need an explosive factory, which is made at a chemical plant using sulfur and coal and water. Do we have spare sulfur? And no, we do not. Alright. We're almost maxed on sulfuric acid, but it's not exactly spare sulfur at the same time. Got plenty of plastic. Not that much in the sulfur department, though. Going upwards on petroleum gas. That's good. So I'm not too worried about... Well, I guess we've got actually, production is being slowed down by our lack of inserter speed. Not the... Yeah. Wow, okay, so we do have extra sulfur, and that's going to become much less of a problem once this inserter stack size bonus kicks in. This guy is going to grab them 2 at a time right away, and then, you know, law of diminishing returns as they keep getting upgraded, it's going to start getting worse, but for now we're looking at a double speed increase. So I'm probably going to throw up a tank shell factory really quick somewhere over here. Because why not? It's close to water. It's not exactly close to coal or sulfur, but we can ship those in, so that's not really a problem. Yeah. Probably gonna end the episode right after I get this set up. Just because a lot of stuff has already gone by and has been done. We need a chemical plant, not an assembler. Chemical plant. However, let's see here. So for explosives, we need sulfur, coal, and for tank shells, we need explosives, plastic, and steel. So chemical plant goes here using, let's throw that there. Now we're gonna go to speedy inserters, going in both directions, like so. And I'm also going to stick a provider chest in the middle with 2 more speedy inserters that are going to juggle explosives. And I guess finally we're going to have a third. Okay, so you are going to need coal, you are going to need sulfur, you are going to need steel, and you are going to need plastic. You are going to make explosives. Got water, coal, and sulfur is on its way, then it's going to get passed to here, where we're going to make tank shells using steel, plastic, and explosives. And then we're going to pass those guys back to there, I guess, because why not? Be kind of compact, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Excellent. We are making tank shells. Not explosive tank shells. Maybe I should make explosive tank shells. No, I'm not going to do that because, see, explosive tank shells, they do 30 piercing damage and 80 explosion damage. Explosion damage, you've got plenty of things with resistance to. Let me make a combat shotgun. And these guys do 300 or 150 physical and 50 explosion, which is more single target damage. And I'm mostly going to be using tank shells to attack the actual spawner bases, so a lot of single target damage requirements. Yeah. And I got that combat shotgun, so let's logistic trash the old shotgun. Excellent. Now that we've got that, I am probably going to end the episode. I'm going to check up on our engine stockpile. Might be able to build a tank as well. Ooh, not quite. Close, but no cigar. 7 more engine units and we can build a tank. So yeah. Like, share, comment, subscribe, idea, advise. Let me know what you guys think. If you think I should go do something specific, tell me in the comments. And I will see you guys all later. Have a good one. Bye!